Once upon a time, in the small village of Ireodan, where the river sang and the trees whispered secrets to the wind, there lived a 10-year-old girl named Sherifat. She was blind from birth and lived with her poor mother in an abandoned hut. But her heart saw more than most. Though she was poor, with only a tattered wrapper and a small clay pot for begging, she never complained. Instead, she shared whatever little she got with those in need, even if it was just a kind word or a warm smile. One day, as Sherifat sat beneath the ancient mango tree, a stranger approached her. His voice was deep like the rumbling of distant thunder. "Little one, can you spare a drink of water?" Though she could not see, Sherifat could hear the exhaustion in his voice. She quickly reached for the small calabash of water she had saved for herself and offered it to him. "Please have a drink, and may the gods refresh your journey." The man drank deeply, sighed, and said, "You have given so much, despite having so little. Tell me, Sherifat, what is your greatest wish?" Sherifat hesitated, then whispered, "I wish to see the faces of those I love, to see the sunrise, the moon, and the kindness in people's eyes." The man chuckled. "It sounds like rustling leaves. Then your wish shall be granted. But first, you must pass a test," he said. The next morning, the stranger returned, handing Sherifat a small smooth stone. "Before sunset, find 3 people who have more than you but are willing to share this stone. Only then will your eyes be opened." Sherifat set off, tapping her walking stick on the dusty road. First, she came across Mama Shade, the richest woman in the village. "Mama Shade, would you hold this stone for a moment?" Mama Shade scoffed, adjusting the heavy gold necklace around her neck. "I have no time for foolishness, blind girl. Go away." Sherifat signed and moved on. Next, she met Babajide, the wealthiest farmer. "Babajide, please hold this stone for a moment." The old man laughed. "I have no use for stones, child. My hands are only for golds and yams." Disheartened, Sherifat continued until she heard the weak cries of Tunde, the orphan boy. He was shivering under a tree, his stomach rumbling from hunger. Sherifat approached him at once. "Tunde, here, hold the stone while I fetch you something to eat." Tunde took the stone without asking any questions. And although Sherifat did not have much, she had a heart willing to give, which was the essence of the test. It was to prove her kindness, not just the people around who are willing to share, but her ability to extend a helping hand and show kindness even when she didn't have to. As Sherifat returned with a handful of roasted maize, the earth trembled, and a bright light surrounded her. She fell to the ground, covering her eyes, and when she opened them, she could see. She saw the brown of the earth, the blue of the sky, the joyful tears in Tunde's eyes. She saw kindness, not in wealth, but in the hearts of those willing to share. The stranger reappeared, now dressed in shimmering white robes. "You have passed the test, Sherifat. True sight is not in the eyes, but in the heart. Your kindness has opened both." From that day on, Sherifat, once called Poor Sherifat, became known as Sherifat the Blessed. She never forgot her lesson. Those who have the most are not always the richest, and true wealth is found in kindness. The moral lesson of the story is, true wealth is not measured by what you have, but what you are willing to give. Kindness is a gift that costs nothing, but returns everything. Those who give with a pure heart, even when they have little, are those who receive life's greatest blessings. We give, not just because of the abundance of our pockets, but the abundance of our hearts. Just like Sherifat, who was kind enough to share despite having less, which unlocked the door to her blessing of sight. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.